Hey guys, Gazelle here, back with more NFL picks for week number 9 of the NFL. We're almost halfway through the season. I don't really consider week 8 halfway because there's still postseason. So we're kind of like halfway about now, more or less getting close. So let's dive into week 9 picks. Thursday Night Football tonight is a stinker of a game. This is depressing. The NFL probably is. I wish them luck promoting this game. We have Raiders at Niners. Both teams very unfortunate seasons. We all know what's happening with the Raiders. John Gruden trading people, the players not playing well. Discord in the locker room, and they're 1-7, I believe. And they're going to the San Francisco 49ers, who are playing tough as they can, but they're injury ravaged from the quarterback position to the running back position throughout the whole team. Both teams have a lot of issues. I like the Raiders in this game. I think I don't like them a whole lot, but I trust Derek Carr to outperform. Who's the Niners quarterback? I can't even remember. He's been playing tough the past few weeks, though, the Niners quarterback. I'm just going to go with the Raiders. I don't really have confidence in that pick, though. So that's Thursday Night Football. On to the Sunday games. We have Bears at Bills. The Bears are a better football team than the Bills. The Bills put up a fight against the Patriots, but I think that was more of the Patriots not playing to their best. The Bills' offense is absolutely horrid. I think this Bears team is much I don't know how to say it, like much stronger than the Bills in every facet of the game. So Bears, I think, win handily there. Buccaneers at Panthers. The Buccaneers are going through a whole bunch of quarterback drama. What else is new? I think Jameis Winston just got benched for Ryan Fitzpatrick, I feel like for the 5th time, even though it's not really 5 times. And they're going to a Panthers team that's playing really good football. Carolina's a tough place to play, and this Bucs defense is terrible. So I'm going to go with the Panthers here, and I don't think it'll be close. Chiefs at Browns. If the Browns win against the Chiefs, I will be impressed, but that's not going to happen. The Chiefs are too good of a football team. By the way, the Browns fired Hugh Jackson, and they're having Greg Williams as their head coach now. I hate that guy. He's just a complete jerk to everyone. I can't root for the Browns in this game. I usually root for underdogs in games where I don't have a rooting interest, but I like the Chiefs in this game. I think they win handedly. Jets at Dolphins. The Jets. Sam Darnold's having a up and down season, more down than up recently. The team is ravaged by injuries. It's kind of tough for them to put together points. He's throwing to people sign off the street for receivers right now. And they're going to a Dolphins team that's not playing terribly, but I don't know. They've been kind of exposed recently as a team that's not terribly great. So I'm going to go with the Dolphins. They play well in Miami, so I think I'm going to give the benefit of the doubt, go Dolphins here. Steelers at Ravens. Steelers starting to hit their stride of sorts. They're playing good football. And the Ravens, well, they haven't been playing too well the past couple weeks. They played the Saints tough 2 weeks ago, I will say that. But last week, just couldn't put it together. This should be a tough game. This is one of the toughest rivalries in the NFL. I'm going to go Steelers just because they're playing better right now. But they're playing on the road. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to go Ravens. I'm going to go with the home team. I don't trust the Steelers on the road ever. So I'm going to go with Ravens. Lions at Vikings. Lions coming off of a loss to the Seahawks in a game where they were handily outplayed by a Seahawks team that everyone thought wasn't that great, but they're actually kind of playing good football right now. Going to the Vikings, who are coming off a very disappointing loss to the Saints. The Vikings kind of were in control of that game until late in the first half when Adam Thielen fumbled. Ever since that moment, I just knew they were going to lose. I didn't want to get my hopes up after that because I know how those games go. And the Vikings were playing great for almost a whole half, and then they just collapsed. And I don't know why, but I do think they have a decent chance to bounce back against the Lions, who are not playing great football right now. Adam Thielen and Stephon Diggs are the best receiver duo in the NFL this year. Feel free to disagree with me, but that's just my opinion. They're playing great. So I'm going to go Vikings there. Falcons at Redskins. The Falcons are clinging on for dear life in the NFC right now. They need to start winning some games if they have any hopes of making the postseason. And they're going to a Redskins team that's playing pretty well. Mainly, their they're jumping on the back of a 33-year-old running back and Adrian Peterson, who's playing really well this season. But if he was ever to get hurt for any significant amount of time, I'd have really high concerns over this Redskins team. Alex Smith has not been playing terribly great. It's just kind of like mediocre. But the defense for the Redskins is playing well. So I got to go with the Redskins here. I think they're kind of the better team. Matt Ryan's playing well and Julio Jones is playing well, but I don't know. It's at Redskins and they're 5-2 and they're playing some good football. Kind of old school football, but it's good football. Texans at Broncos. The Texans are, what are they now? Like 5-2, 5-3? I can't remember what the record is for them. Going to the Broncos, who are this is an interesting game. Denver plays really good at home, but I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in that team right now. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in the Texans either, so I'm going to go with the Broncos. I think they find a way to win just because of home field advantage. So that's my pick there. Let's see. We got Chargers at Seahawks. The Chargers are playing really well this season. I think they're coming off a bye, if I'm not mistaken. And they're going to the Seahawks, who are also playing good football. They just came off of a pretty dominant win against the Lions. I got to go with the Chargers here. I think this is the kind of game the Chargers will normally lose, going to Seattle. But I do think they're a different team this year. I think they're just playing better football. So I got to go Chargers here. I respect the team too much. No disrespect to the Seahawks. They're playing pretty well this year. And then we have... Wow, okay. Two great games on the next two I'm going to mention. I didn't even realize they were playing this week. We have the Rams at the Saints. That's wild. That's a good matchup. I'm going to go with the Saints because I feel, as much as I respect the Rams, I feel like they're due for a loss. I've been picking them basically every week ever since they've been on a roll, but I got to pick against them this week. I think the Saints, while I think the Saints are more flawed than they appear, I think that they're on a roll right now, and I think that the Rams, winning consecutive games, it sounds stupid, but that can wear your team down in a way, like just the concept of trying to win every week. I think a loss would actually help them because then they can get it out of the way. Because by week 17, you don't want to have everyone talking in your ear, 16-0, stuff like that. So they got to get a loss eventually. I think it'd be healthy for the team, as weird as that sounds. And losing to the Saints at New Orleans is not a huge sin. So I'm going to go with the Saints. In a close game. That'd be a good game. Packers at Patriots. This is a good game as well. Purely because it's Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady, something we haven't ever seen before, only once in their entire careers, which is wild. So I think the Packers, they probably should have won against the Rams, but I don't see them being able to fly to California and then fly to Foxborough the week after and take on the Patriots, who are playing not really well. They've had a struggle game against the Bills. This should be a good game, but I feel like the Patriots are just a better team. They're much better coached than Mike McCarthy coaches his team. So I'm going to go Patriots here. Should be a good game, though. And then Monday Night Football, we have the Titans at Cowboys. Easy. I'm going to go Cowboys here. I just think Ezekiel Elliott's due for a game where he just goes wild. And I think that this Titans team is the one he goes wild against. So, yeah, I don't really have too much to say about that game. I think Cowboys win. All right, guys, that is my Week 9 NFL picks. I hope you guys enjoyed. The lighting's kind of weird right now because it's during the day. I usually don't record these during the day. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, this has been Mighty Gazelle. Hoping you all have a mighty day. See you guys.